All right, guys. Hey, it's a 2016 Ford Transit 3500. Has a reefer unit on it. So what happened was we had a misfire on the number 6 cylinder on our code reader. So just to keep it simple, we only have one of these Transits. We have Sprinters for all the other vans. So we just took it into Ford, and then they said it was the injector. So I said, you know what, you're there, go ahead and do it. So when they did, they came back to me and said they couldn't take off the intake manifold, as you see here, because three of the 6 bolts that hold it in were actually rusted. So what happens is there's 8 bolts total here. There's 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and then there's these 4 cups. They're probably like little rust cups, and they have these screws inside of them. This was one of the 4 that was okay, but you can see how much rust was on here. But the other 3 were completely gone. So their answer off the Ford service website, their techs, they've been breaking this intake manifold off because they weren't able to take these out. The hood comes to about here, so other than almost pulling the engine out to get to these back 2, there was no way to get them out. So I said, there's no way you're going to do that. So I pulled the van out of Ford and then brought it home. So what I did was I made this little thing here out of washers, and I just went to Home Depot and got 5/16 washers. You don't have to get galvanized. I did, that's all I had. I couldn't find regular 5/16. And then I got a drill bit that matches 3/8 inch, that matches the inside diameter of the washers. So what we want to do here is inside these cups, it's plastic, so instead of having the drill wandering off and then going into the plastic, you can see with the washers it keeps it centered so it can actually work on the head. And if you look down in there, there's actually a collar. I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually a collar that you'll drill down to. So it's important to use a 3/8 inch drill. Get the 5/16 washers, just wrap them in electrical tape or painter's tape or whatever. Just drop that down in there, and then you won't be able to put the drill straight down on these back 2. So what we got was this a 90-degree, forgive me guys, I'm not going to edit this, so we got this 90-degree extender for the DeWalt. So as you see here, it just snaps on. And what I did was this way from the front. And you can just slowly work on that, and then you'll feel the head pop off. The only issue with my little system here is that this, if you go faster on the drill, rises up. So you may want to have someone else stand with you with the drill and hold it down while you're drilling, or if you're that talented, maybe you can hold it down and do it at the same time. Then after that's off, you'll have to pull some hoses up, lift this up a little higher, because these things are going to come out about 3 inches, it looks like. So you're going to have to get that off the deck 3 inches to pull the intake manifold off. And then those will be standing up. I just put penetrating fluid on here, let it sit for like a day or so, and then came out just with some vice grips and just spun them off. So it wasn't that bad. I was fearing I'd have to cut those off and drill those out too with everything else. So that's it, guys. Hope this helps, so you don't have to, as Ford says, rip this intake manifold off. It's just a waste of time and money, I think. So good luck. Hopefully nobody ever needs this video, but if you do, hopefully it's helpful. Take care.